from another mother. Dominic, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. First in. Superman, what up? My man, welcome in. Just filled up with diesel. Gonna get down the depot now, get loaded up, get on the road. £101 to fill up. Costing me an extra 20 quid. Ooh, sounds lovely, Dominic. Very nice. £101. That was about 52, 53 litres. So it cost me 20 quid extra per tank, approximately 80 quid a month, £1,000 a year, if you want to look at it that way. That's £1,000 out of my profit extra I'm having to pay because of Trump's war. Is that, Dominic? You know, if our price was by the gallon, you're looking at nearly £8. So yours is half what we pay. It's always been like that over there compared to our fuel. Ridiculous. It's the diesel that's gone up the most of all. You know, that's gone up twice as much as unleaded. When I first started driving, petrol was 20 quid because that's all it took to fill me tank. It is what it is. We're held over a barrel. There's nothing you can do. Sadly, it's one of those things. You've just got to pay out your ass for it. Take one for the team. But anyway, we're going to get down to the depot. We're going to check off the order. There's quite a few things to check off. And then we'll get loaded up. We'll go do Conway. That'll take about an hour. And then we'll come back. We'll reload the rest of the order. And then we'll get out till we're finished. And then we'll be off to the newsagent to get on with the paper rounds. Wednesday. I'm an hour earlier than most of the rest of the week on a Wednesday morning. Dominic. But no, I don't start any earlier. an easier day, but it is an hour longer, so that's an optical illusion. Yeah, well, you got to remember as well, Dominic, I used to start at 4 a.m, which is 3 hours away as well. So yeah, I've been going live all night for quite a while now. Right then, here we are. Let's get in the depot. Let's get this order checked. We'll get this a little bit loaded up and get out on the road. then. Just missing one thing. Leanne, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Scribbled this in. They owe me that. All right then. So we're going to go and do Conway first this morning. We'll have a quick look at the book. We'll get on the road, get crack-a-lacking. Maggie Rose, thank you, buddy. Right, let's get on the road. Come on. I'm a little bit late getting out the yard this morning because I had to fill up with diesel first, which I forgot to do while I was out yesterday. Conway, we'll get this 1 hour done, we'll come back to the depot, we'll reload with what's left of the order, and then we'll get out till we've finished, and then we'll come back to the depot again, throw off the empties, put the stock in the fridge, do the recce order, and then we'll be off to the newsagent. Fingers crossed we can at least get going on the first paper round of the 6 that we do. Car behind me now. I wonder if he'll come straight back on the motorway with me. Nope, he's gone. Massive stretch of the dual carriageway blocked off with fuck all being done. The amount of road they block off is just overkill. Alright then, Dominic, you take care, my man. Enjoy your shower, have a great day. And thank you for your support as always, my man. You're more than welcome, Dominic. We're almost to the anniversary. Come June. Dominic. TikTok Built with the Night will be 4 years old on the 21st of June. It's flown past. years. Been very, very quick. Scottish Mike, hog hard the new Jimmy, put a fucking stitch in it. Morning, Scottish Mike, my man, and thank you, buddy. Right, let's get this one done. Warm the cab up a little bit. Let's go. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen for me. Like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Let's go. Can you tap those emojis at the sidebar? That would help tremendously as well, guys. We really need that. Try and get the live out there. Night, it's cool, 8 degrees, dry, clear skies. Doesn't look like we're going to get rain anyway, fingers crossed. So hopefully it'll be plain sailing today. We can get the job done and the day will go quick, because it is a long night. go, Mike. Long night, a lot of work to do. Another 6.5 hours left yet. We've already clicked off 1 hour. Oh man, I can tell you, I did not want to get up this morning. Turns up almost 1:30 a.m. Top Flight Security, Craig. Good morning, my man. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? Doing well, awesome sauce. Good to see you as always, Craig. Long night for me tonight. Probably a long night for you if you're working. But it is what it is. It's not like I'm not used to it. Right, let's go. Oh, you take care, Craig. Have a great night, my man. And thank you for your support, as always. Scottish Mike, cheers, buddy. Right then, we continue. No real plans today. I think Hayley's going out. She was going to go out yesterday, but she didn't in the end. I think she's probably going to go out sort of midday till tea time. Me a chance to get on with my work, catch up with that. My racing I don't need to do till late. I've dissolved one of the crews that I lead. I've merged it with the other crew. So yeah, a little bit less responsibility for me on my game. As you know, I play on it for hours. Chip Oti, good morning. Chipotle, how's it going, buddy? Called you the wrong name for God knows how long before I realised I'd read it wrong. I'm a silly TikTok milkman. Right, we'll do this one. We'll have a quick look at the book. Yeah, boy. Right, let's have a quick look. We can get crack-a-lacking again. Right, back up, because it's on N-A-T-E. Put my other jumper on. I'm not cold, but it is still a little bit nippy for the one jumper. May nip home and get it at some point. We'll see how we go. See if I can get warm. So we didn't really do much yesterday. I didn't sleep brilliantly, but I was in bed for about 4 hours. I messaged Hayley. She changed her mind. She didn't go out. So she said, I want a bed day in the den. Go get some snacks and whatnot. So we went down to the Lidl in West End, Carwyn Bay. We bought a few little bits and had a couple of cups of tea and some donut. What else did I have to eat? I had some burgers and stuff and some. We had a nice little sort of den bed date. Watching the live that she's into at the moment on TikTok. Look, Scottish Mike, he's waving. So yeah, just a really chill day, to be honest, yesterday. 6 Aberdeen Angus burgers for £6.79 from the Lidl. They got some really good stuff there, cheap price, and Aldi's the same as well. The buns that I got, the baps for the burgers, oh my god, they are to die for. So I had 2 beef burgers, but I only had 1 bap. So I had 1 beef burger in the bap, 1 beef burger on its own. Oh yeah, they were lovely. Seasoned them before I put them in the George Formby grill. Nice bit of processed square cheese on top, bit of tomato sauce. Yeah, they were lovely, well nice. I like a good burger, Mike. So that will more than likely be what I have when I get up today. They will need eating up within a couple of days. So chances are I won't eat this morning. And then when I get up, whatever time that is, this morning or this afternoon, first thing I'll do, cup of tea, cheeseburger with a little burger on the side. Yeah, boy. Nom, 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 nom. I've still got a couple of donuts left as well that I bought, which the little bakery section in Lidl is top drawer. And the donuts, oh my giddy on. They didn't have the ones that I wanted. So I got the choco hazelnut ones. I got 2 of those, and then I think I got two like, for want of a better description, I think they were called pink rings. Oh dear. Yeah, they are fit, and the perfect accompaniment to a nice cup of black tea. Yeah, boy. Maybe I'll get some frozen chips. Yeah, iced pink ring. That kind of sounds like you call it that when you're finished with it, Scottish Mike. You know what I mean? An iced pink ring. Glazed like a donut. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that this afternoon. As I say, I don't generally eat in the morning. I try not to anyway. But my weight is still good. I think I was 11.2 when I got up yesterday. So I'm still hovering between 11 stone dead and 11 stone 3. So yeah, still keeping the weight off. Told you I'd changed. I'm not greedy no more. All right, let's go. Hey, Dave, Captain Papa, good morning. I'm glad everything went well, buddy. You rest up. Get all healed up now, my man. Get your strength back. All right, we continue. Scottish Mike. So we'll get this Conway bit finished up. Then we'll bounce back to the depot, get the rest of the order, get on the road. Talking about those donuts, I should have grabbed one and brought one to work with me, Mike. I'm feeling hungry now. But then that would defeat the object of me not having my emergency twirl of a morning no more. I've cut that out. It's getting into too much of a habit, that having sometimes a little bar of chocolate when it was not necessary, you know. So I've cut that out. I think I might grab a yogurt from the depot when we get back, or two, take them out with me. Maybe snaffle one on the way to the next bit of milk round once we reload the van. We'll see how we get on. I'll throw it in the back of the van for you, Scottish Mike. You're more than welcome, Mike. Free of charge, my man. I'm feeling generous. Right then, let's go. Morag, welcome in, Hebridean. How you doing, buddy? Hebridean. We've got a few more customers yet. And then we'll go back and reload. They must have, Morag. Everyone's quiet today. It seems to be like that more and more these days. I don't know why. It is what it is. Yeah, Scottish Mike's there. I don't know why. I mean, a lot of people just like to sit and watch Morag. Who knows what they're doing? Sadly, in this game, you can't make people talk. Right, let's go. Wrong with that, Morag. At least you know I'll talk back. So it only seems to be me that ends up talking to himself, you know, because I always talk back to everyone. Right, let's go. I think I am after 40 years of working nights, Morag. last look at the book, and then we can sign off on Conway and go reload the van. Dark Web, good morning. I'm all good in the hood. How you doing, buddy? Right, let's get the job finished down here. Go get reloaded. Hasoli, my man. Good morning. I'm all good in the hood. How you doing, bud? Kicking ass, taking names. Thank you, Scottish Mike. Awesome sauce. Great to see you as always. Hasoli. Dark Web, come on. Let's not be silly. It's not the first time I've had that comment. Donald Thompson, good morning, welcome in, buddy. My name's not Matt, it's Mark or TTM. I hope you're okay, Dave. Dark Web, I can't remember. If we've spoken, it was a long time ago, and I can't remember. Vivian, good morning. Right, let's get these last three dropped. Made like a shepherd and get the flock out of it. Hey, all right, Governor. Tim Fritz, welcome in, buddy. Get these finished and we can get out of it. finally, we can go back to the depot, put the rest of the order on. Let's go, Mike. I'm a little sick of my Vimto, getting a bit of a dry mouth. You get well soon, Vivian. It's nice to see someone calling it a cold and not COVID. I think as soon as anyone gets a sniffle these days, they run around shouting from the rooftops, I've got COVID! I've got COVID! No, you haven't. You've just got a cold. Calm down. Fingers crossed, Vivian. Should go in about 3 or 4 days. You got bad weather, Morag? Anything like that here in Wales, Morag. It's calm, only a slight breeze, clear skies. I hope it's not coming this way. Didn't even know stormy weather was forecast for the UK at the moment. There we go. Very nice, Vivian. I don't know what you mean by left turn at the waterfront, Morag, to be honest. I'm not by the water at the moment. Thank you, Mike. We're just bouncing back to the depot. These empties off, get the van reloaded. I'll try not to forget, Mike. So I'm probably going to eat that on the way down to the next bit. Right then, let's turn around. You don't need to apologise, Vivian. There's plenty of videos for you to catch up with. It's just as good for the channel if you watch the videos once they're up, just as much as when I'm live, you know. I have no idea whereabouts on the round that bit is, Morag. Day was yesterday, Tuesday. I can't remember where that bit is. Right, let me get loaded up, guys. We'll get back on the road. Right there, that's all she wrote. Got myself a couple of lemon yogurts. Right, we'll have a quick look at the book and we'll get crack-a-lacking. Dave, how many bottles today? Not many. Let me just, hang on. I'll tell you how many I ordered. Probably about 245 pints altogether. Not much today. That's nothing, Dave. I mean, on a Saturday 25-30 years ago, I used to put out about 1,200 pints just on that one night alone. I barely do that all week now. Yeah, exactly. Those were the days. Yes, Vivian, it was a lot. About 60 crates on a Saturday. I used to put out 50 to 60 crates. Down to our start point, get our heads down, get crack-a-lacking, yeah boy. Don't forget guys, double tap that screen, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live, let's go. Thank you Mike, cheers buddy. Just remember, the internet is going to be ropey for about 30-40 minutes. Bear with it. We'll be live for another 5.5 hours yet, so we will punch through. Let's get going. Right, onwards, McDuff. Let's go. Let's go, Mike. Right, let's turn around. The job. Right, onwards, we continue. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen for me, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. If it doesn't register, hit the three dots top right of the screen. Of your own. Walter, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. crack-a-lacking again. Thanks, Mike. Jackie, good morning. What took you so long on just a holiday? Oh, Jackie. Thought you knew the way to Happy City. Right, let's do this one. We'll have a quick look in the book. Right, quick look at the book. We'll get crack-a-lacking. Let's go. No, it's the IRA, the Irish Republican Army. Dave, vile organisation. Disgusting bunch of people. Right then, onwards, Macduff. We continue. You can have it for free, Dave. Didn't think it was rough over in Belfast anymore, Vivian. To be honest, I thought those days were long gone. Top of the morning to you, Daniel San. Good morning, welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? onwards, McDuff. Let's go. Let's go, Mike. Getting through it bit by bit. Obviously, as always, looking forward to getting finished so I can chill out. No real rush to get to bed this morning. I haven't got any plans for today other than doing a bit of book work and my racing game. No other plans, although Hayley's going out today. She'll probably be back home by tea time. Go. Not gonna lie, I did not want to get up for work this morning. I was tired, very, very tired. Fast asleep. Only had about, well, I had less than 2 hours last night. I think I put my head down about 25 to 11. I was up at 12:30. Didn't wake up once. I was out like a lamp. I wish I could sleep like that in the mornings. I really do. Island Gill, good morning. What up, buddy? Ooh, you going somewhere fancy, Island Gill? That's annoying. Right then. Make a little bit of spice. Bear with me. Just doing a bit of housekeeping in the back of the van. Right, that's better. Sorry about that. Going to a beach cafe. Very nice, Island Girl. Very nice. Oh, right, let's go. I think I'm going to wait until we go to the brewery and then I'll have my lemon. I am famished this morning. Shouldn't be. I ate enough yesterday, but yeah, I'm hungry. Right then, back up, because it's on NAT. Go. Scottish Mike, thank you, buddy. I'm always tired, Vivian. It's occupational hazard, mate. Right, let's back up, because it's on. Right, we'll get this last one done here, and we'll have a quick look at the book and get crack-a-lacking down the bottom end of Llandudno. Right there, let's have a look. Right, not many left to do down here. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Can't stop yawning. Turn your screen brightness down, Vivian. You turn your screen brightness right down, it should charge a bit quicker while you're using it. I barely have my screen brightness up because it just canes the battery. Hayley's always got her screen brightness like full blast, but it just batters your battery. Hopefully it'll help a little bit, Vivian. phones that I use, they get battered. They get battered at work, on the live, they get battered at home on my game. But I always have the screen brightness really, really low. Otherwise, they just go flat really quickly. Yeah, you go with it anyway, Vivian. But that's what I tend to do. So what I'll do is, because I'm watching the live as well, that phone and the phone that I'm live on, they're on charge. And then when we hit 4 o'clock, I unplug them. And then by the time I get finished, they're getting low on juice, ready to get charged again. But screen brightness, always low. Right, let's back up, because it's on NAT. Get out of this shitty little cul-de-sac. Look, Mike, he's waving. Aloha, JLB, my man. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? Vivian, I've never been to Scotland. I'd love to visit, but as you all know, with my career, I've never really had the chance. Let's get this one done and we continue. Yeah, boy. Oh, there must be some onion in those burgers I had last night. I can taste it repeating on me. But they were Aberdeen Angus burgers. Absolute bargain. £6.79 for 6 in the Lidl. So I'll be having them again for dinner. I'll definitely be having them again today. I'll have another 2 today and then maybe the other 2 tomorrow. I'm contemplating bouncing home because I didn't put the recycling out, although there isn't really that much, so it's not the end of the world. And I might grab a donut while I'm there. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I'm probably, once we've done this next handful of customers, I've got a lemon yogurt, so I'm probably going to have that. So I might not grab the donut after all. Scottish Mike, are you ready for your lemon yogurt? Because I'm going to crack mine open in a minute. I'm glad it worked for you, Vivian. Yeah, the screen brightness, one of the biggest killers of your battery. I never have it on full blast. Mine is on like a sixth of the brightness, if that. Yeah, I'll catch. You got it? You're welcome, Vivian. Top boy, good lad, Scottish Mike. I'll tell you what, I wish they did the 450 gram ones, Mike. Oh my God, I would eat myself to death on a 450 gram lemon yogurt. Oh, they are so nice. They taste like lemon cheesecake. They're stunning. Right, let's get these 3 done, and then we'll bounce down to the brewery, and in the meantime, I'll scran my yogurt. Doing okay for time, we're not early, we're not late. Nice easy day, despite it being an hour longer, dead easy day. Yeah, no worries, Vivian. You take care, buddy. Have a good sleep, a great day, and thank you for your support as always. We'll catch you in the AM. Take care, Vivian. Take care, Vivian. Right, let's go. I'll let it roll. Get bold. So we're nearly finished this bit now. Last one, and then we'll go on a little drive. Hey, Clayton, my man. Yeah, boy. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Right, we'll have a quick look at the boot before we set off. I'll grab my lemon yogurt. We're just going to bounce down to the brewery, the Wild Horse Brewing Company. We'll drop them off their 2 litre semi-skimmed. And then we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. Bap, bap, boom. Right. Let's just open this yogurt. Have you got yours, Mike, or have you eaten yours? Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Mike. Right, let's go. Good lad. Enjoy it, Mike. Oh, lemon seems to be my favourite flavour at the moment. Love it, Mike. These are so tasty. I don't know if you can get these up in Scotland, this particular brand. The Welsh Claythy Clan yogurts. They sell them in Asda, so I don't know. But for me, they're the best tasting yogurts ever. And I love yogurt. Right, let's get this 2 litre dropped off. And here we go. We'll get this done and I'll quickly finish this yogurt and then get a crack lacking. Ha! Nice one, Clayton. It's nice when you're not used to it. It hits you just that little bit harder. It's like me when I have a drink now, because I'm not used to drinking. You know, I feel it quicker. Oh yes, Mike. Oh yeah, boy. Just like other things, the fingers go in where the tongue can't reach. man. That was fit. Did you have a few beers with it as well, Clay? Just so it exacerbated the feeling. Right, let's go. Good lad. No wonder you slept well. As long as you didn't throw a whitey. What? One or the other then, Clay? Alright, let's go. Let it roll, get bold. Jesus, you're on a cheap date, Clayton. What are you doing at the weekend? Smoke till the end of the night. It has more effect. You know, when I finish drinking, have me smoke at the end, gets me a bit deep, bam, knocks me out. AJ, my man. Good morning, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Don't forget, we've got a video call weekend, Mr. AJ. Yeah, that I know Rocky's excited. Corey lad, I haven't seen him since we got him in the group. And Phil, the world listens. I've not spoken to him for a while as well, so I don't know whether he's going to come in or not. It seems people are very shy when it comes to actually speaking. AJ, and I think probably more to do with them not wanting to be on camera, but you can turn the camera off or point it the other way, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be on you. Oggy, good morning, welcome in, Simon. To bed by the wife, Clay. Oh, bless you. They must be, AJ. They seem all excited to get involved, but then once you've got them on the line app and in the group, that's it. They don't turn up. Like I've always said, you don't have to show your face. I'm not bothered about that. You know, just come on and chat. me, AJ, and then, you know, when I want to duck out, I can potentially leave a healthy chat, a healthy video call, and you guys can keep talking, you know what I mean? Because obviously it's a long night for me on a Saturday. You're just not used to it, especially if you don't smoke anyway, Clay. Normally if you smoke, it won't hit you so hard. But worst comes to worst, AJ, it'll be just be me, you, Glenn, Rocky, and maybe Max. If he's about, because I haven't seen Max much just lately. Right then, let's get these next 3 done, and then I'll turn the camera around for a little bit. A lot of people just like to watch, Morag. Hayley, she likes to just watch. She rarely comments on any of them. She watches hours of lives a day. She likes to just watch. No, I've not spoken to Max for a few days, I don't think, AJ. But I don't think he'll miss the Western's Amigos call, if he's remembered. He seems to quite enjoy it, you know. And I enjoy it as well. It's nice. It's nice to give a little bit of my personal time away to the people that support me, you know, and gift me. So, you know what I'm like, AJ. You know I'm an almighty cock ring, but you also know I've got a very good heart. Yeah, it's a good laugh, AJ. Are we talking about the same thing here, Clayton? Yeah, I bet you'd like to watch that. Lynn's not been on yet this morning, Walter. She might not come in till gone 4 a.m, mate. She'll often bounce in when you go off to watch the news. That's me, Scottish Mike. I'm a weaponized sausage. But at least I admit it, Mike, innit? I'm not in denial. I am a cock ring. Oh. But what I will say, AJ and Scottish Mike, I'm a massive cock ring when I'm live. In real life, I'm not. I'm not the dickhead you think I am in real life. Trust me. Oh, stop it, Scottish Mike. You flatter me. I'm getting all embarrassed now. I'm blushing, Mike. Yeah, like I ever get embarrassed, Morag. Right there, let's turn around. Every now and then, walk farts. Too old to blush. You're probably right, Morag. Let's go, Mikey. I remember the days when I was self-conscious about being naked in front of my partner. Nowadays, I just strut round the house bolloco. Not arse no more. But without blowing my own trumpet, I think I look good. So yeah, fuck it, I'll flaunt it. I love flaunting it in front of Hayley, and she loves it as well. 8 years in, and she still looks at me dingling when I'm wobbling round. Mind you, you can't miss it. Right then, let's get this one done, and then I'll turn the camera around. You know what? Human behaviour has got to be the funnest thing, right? And I love people watching. I love working out psychology. I love working people out that come on the live, you know, especially the trolls. But it always makes me laugh that when people get a brand new car, like this one in particular that I delivered to. Normally, on the right-hand side, it's parked on the pavement, the car, but they've got a brand new car now, so now they back it into the drive. Weird. Oh, rubbish, Morag, rubbish. Nothing worse than when your embarrassment is that obvious, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really get that embarrassed. I'm shy, I would say that I'm quite shy. But other than that, yeah, I don't really get embarrassed. There isn't much that flusters me, to be fair. There isn't anything that shocks me. Certainly isn't anything that anyone says that shocks me. Heard it all on the live, you know. Don't know how many more years I'll go live for. It's been a very, very interesting period of my life, to be honest, doing the lives. Certainly this last 4 years as the TikTok Millman and I, but obviously, you know, for a couple of years before that, me and Hayley were dipping our toe in the live world with Facebook, you know. But yeah, it'll be a period of my life that I'll look back on with great fondness. You know, when me and Hayley in years to come will sit down and talk. Oh, I remember such and such. I remember when we did that, and do you remember the horse racing night and all the other stupid shit that we did, you know, on the lives. Good memories, very good memories. Wouldn't be surprised, Walter. They'll probably charge you double for it, mate. Yeah, we've always, to be fair, the last Halloween we were pathetic, Scottish Mike. But we've always celebrated Halloween, dressed the pub up, done the pumpkin carvings, the Ouija board, decision maker. We've done apple bobbing before now as well. That was a good laugh, the apple bobbing. Everybody loved that when we did that. But you know me, Mikey, I get fucking stuck in. Anything like that, I'll get stuck in. I'm a rough and tumble kind of guy, you know. I'll roll up my sleeves and get going. Love stuff like that. But I'm thinking today, if Hayley's going out sort of midday, what I might do is, if I sleep all right, I need to start weeding around the house. That needs to be done. I kind of do it once a year. And I need to get up on the roof of the pub. I need to weed my plastic tubs up there. And there's holes in them, in the base of them all the way around. And I need to tape them up with my Gorilla Tape, because that's where weeds are coming out. And I think there's a few weeds coming through the stones on the top as well. So I need to weed them and then think of getting some weed block to put inside the tubs to stop that happening again, you know. And the AstroTurf, I've got to pull it straight because it's rippled up a little bit. In fact, I can show you the wait there. Let me show you what the back looks like. So I've got the camera. So there's the camera, there's the back of the house. If I get the control up. So if you can see, can you see how all the AstroTurf's all screwed up, look? And you can see the white bit, that's plants that's coming out. You can actually see the plants in the top of that one, look, weeds. So I need to pull it straight, de-weed the pots, and then put some sort of weed block in the top. But yeah, that's the back of the house. So I've got cameras all around. For our security. Yeah, the view's amazing. Yeah, they're 100 litre tubs, I think, Mike. The first piece of AstroTurf that I had up there, it blew off. And I gave it away to the neighbour that lived behind, and it's still there, actually. They're still using it. But yeah, it just needs pulling straight, and the tubs need weeding, and then I'll put some weed block in the top of them. You know what, Mike? We don't use that pub enough, to be honest with you. And I think if we were retired, we probably would use it an awful lot more. Certainly up the top when it's warm enough, you know, because it is lovely up there. What I really need to do is save some money up, because well, it's not going to be cheap, and get, you know, a perimeter around the top of it. You know, you can get like silver poles with glass to protect it from the wind on the top there, and for us to sit up there safe and nobody be able to fall off. I need to sort that out one day. Ah, fucking ignore it, Walter. Mike, it's 30 square meters. You can live in there. It's massive. It's a really big building. I don't think people, I think they underestimate the size of the pub. You know, it's a lot bigger than people realise, you know. Thank you, Mike. I mean, initially when the pub idea was given the green light, I had no idea it was going to be that big, and I was only looking to spend about £6,000 or £8,000, but obviously because it was so big, it cost a lot more. Unfortunately, I had the money, you know, and it cost me about 25 grand altogether. It's a project that I was very lucky that it worked out, because I could still have been paying for it now, you know. And with all the materials, etc., going up in price over the years, if I was to do it now, it would easily cost twice as much. So I'd be interested to see what sort of value it put on the house, because it could be incorporated into the house and turned into, you know, a self-contained flat or what have you. Yeah, exactly, Mike. It did, Walter. Yes, I've now paid £4,900 in cash for my roof to be completely fixed, for every issue to be taken care of. And I had all the moss power blasted off, all the tiles have been treated, and all the guttering's been fixed. So yeah, job's a good one. But now I'm bankrupt. The funniest thing is, Walter, I can't wait for a real bad rainy storm to come down and batter the house to make sure that the leak has now been fixed, which I believe it will have. Because all along, and I think that's where we were getting the leak that was coming into the bedroom, so I think it'll be fixed now. Fingers crossed anyway. I don't know how far up they replaced the felt and batten. You know, I never saw any of the waste that came off because obviously he got rid of it all, so. But yeah, I'm a lot happier now. I'm not happy about how much it cost, but I'm happy that it's fixed. Right, let's switch our books, have a look in the book, and we can get crack-a-lacking again. That book's almost finished. We'll finish that one off in a bit once we go off up into the hills. Right, let's go. We continue. Mark Preston, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? Yeah, you know, I've owned the bungalow 25 years, and like I've said, other than home improvements, which I've spent a lot on, I've probably spent about 100 grand in cash on everything, including the pub, over the 25 years. You know, I've never really had to spend on the roof. And I think for the next 25 years, I'll be dead, I reckon, or the house will be sold before it'll need any more work. Glad to see you too, Mr. Preston. Welcome in, my man. Let's go, Scottish Mike. So yeah, the only limiting factor today, really work-wise, is what time the papers get in. I think the routine that I've got now is, as long as I can get off on the first paper round, at least 4 of my 5 others will be ready by the time I get back. So even though he's quite slow compared to when Adrian's on, it's not really costing me a great deal of time. So no complaints now. Settling into the groove, shall we say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save me pennies now for the next couple of months after spending 5 grand on the roof of the house, and yeah, watch my spending a little bit. But yeah, at least it's fixed. Yeah, if it's nice this afternoon, I can see myself getting out there, sorting out the pub roof and whatnot, get on with a couple of jobs, and just try and be a bit productive when Hayley's not there, you know, because when she's there, all I want to do is chill out with her. Right then, here we go. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Mama and Papa TTM, they're all good in the hood. Thank you, Scottish Mike. In fact, I was talking with Hayley yesterday. We're going to invite them round for a pub night soon, because we haven't done it for a while. I love having my dad round. Mike, he's a good lad, my dad. I'd love to spend more time with him, but too busy. Too busy. Right, let's go. Go ahead there, Ralphie boy. Good morning, Ralphie. What up, dog? Welcome in, man. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Let's go. So we'll carry on with this live probably till about 6 o'clock. And once we get on the paper round and we're out delivering, we're going to switch to the BB account and we'll play some music for the rest of the morning. Yeah, no worries, Morag. You take care, buddy. Have a good sleep, a great day, and thank you for your support as always. Cheers, Mike. It's not bad at all, Ralphie boy. Not bad at all. Right, let's go. Cheers, Morag. Take care, buddy. Right, let's go. Come on. Right, we'll get these two done and then we'll have a quick look at the book. Right, let's have a look at the book. We don't always get wankers in, Ralph. Like I've explained, people seem to think there's a hell of a lot of trolls I don't think there is. I think there's a small amount of trolls with a lot of accounts. And most of them have encountered me and they know better. So I don't really get bothered that much. It's the way it's always been, Ralph. It's the same on TikTok. I would say that me and Haley are the only creators on TikTok that eliminated trolls from their live. Because no one bothered no more. They knew they weren't going to get any game numbers, so they didn't bother. You don't want to know how many trolls I've roasted over the years. But that Australian one yesterday was funny. What a moron. Aussie's never back down. Yeah, he didn't last for about, what, 10 minutes? Then off he went. Didn't even block him, he took himself off. And I like doing that sometimes. Sometimes I like to annoy or upset someone enough that they take themselves away. It's like a little challenge I set myself to get rid of someone, to make them take themselves away, you know. We don't get that many, to be fair, Ralph, trust me. Like I say, most of them I've encountered. A lot of them are returning with another account, you know, but usually I can spot them quite easily. I just made a fool of him, Scottish Mike, and I think when I showed his profile picture, compared him to a Wish or a Timo Frank Lampard, and said that if you've got a big nose, why underline it? Because he had a moustache. I think that was it for him. Ralphie's buzzing. He loves the sledging. Nostog, my man, good morning. Private Pandolf, reporting for duty. Ted Hutt. Good morning, Lynn. How you doing, buddy? Thank you, Ralphie. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my man. And this what makes me laugh, Ralph, because once I start with a troll, they start giving it triggered, affected, this, that, the rest of it. And like I always say, no, I'm making content. I talk to everybody. I'm talking to you, making easy content, because it just keeps me entertained for a good 20 minutes, half an hour, along with you lot. All good in the hood, thank you, Lynn. All good in the hood, yeah, boy. You know, and the funny thing is, I could ignore everyone if I wanted to, because you all know I can ignore them, because when I put them in the DMs, that's all it is. It's just me ignoring them. But no, I like to use them for content. Easy. No, Scottish Mike. The funniest thing, Mike, is, you know, I'll never understand why people come in and just say such nasty things to a complete stranger. Unprovoked. You know what I mean? Comes in slagging off England. And that was the funniest thing. No wonder you all drink in England. What, like Australians don't drink then? They teetotal, are they, mate? And this is what I mean with trolls. They're stupid from the get-go, Mike. If it isn't their grammar, it's what they've said. It's just dumb. They are that easy to pick apart because they're stupid. Nor do I, Lynn. Beth Matthews, good morning. They ain't testing nothing, Ralph. I'm on autopilot, mate, dealing with them. To be honest, Scottish Mike, that dickhead yesterday, he brought shame on your name. You know, he should be ashamed to be called Mike because his troll game was crap. He had nothing for me. And it makes me laugh when people do this as well. You know, trying to compare the size of our relative countries, thinking that that's some sort of flex because physically Australia is a bigger country than the UK, and he seemed to think it was some sort of flex, and I'm thinking, what are you talking? Just drive across Australia only takes 1 day in the UK. What kind of fucking nah is that? You know what I mean? None of them are trolls, none of them. They're poor excuses for trolls. Exactly. Weapon, sausage, weapon. Scottish Mike. I do and I don't, Ralph. It's good that I can handle it and I can dish it, but I prefer not to, truth be told. Correct, Nostog. Funny. Nothing more than when someone says, you know, oh, fucking England, what a shithole, it's a dump. I'm not in England. It's like when they call me a sheep shagger because I'm in Wales. I'm not Welsh, so, and I'm banging a Scouser, so yeah, far from it. I might try that next time, Walter. Oh, I know you guys love it, Ralphie. I know you love it. Yeah, none of them would be up for that, Ralphie boy. None of these pricks that talk to me on the live are physical people. Trust me, they're all just mouth keyboard warriors. Most of them are fucking learning difficulty people, I would say. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, pretty much, Ralphie. Cookie, good morning. Welcome in, my man. How you doing, buddy? Right, let's go. What exactly, Cookie? What's your job? All right, Walter, take care, buddy. Have a great day. And thank you for your support as always. We'll catch you in the AM, my man. Right, let's have a quick look at the book. Let's go. Corey, lads, I got him involved with the lineup, Ralph, so I don't know. Very nice, Cookie. So what are you then? Are you a mechanic or what's your job title? Dream on, dreamer, life gets in your way. Good morning, dreamer. Welcome in, buddy. I haven't seen him since we signed him up on the lineup, Ralph, so I don't know where Corey lad is. Who knows, Ralph? They come and they go, mate. They come and they tell you, oh, the live's brilliant. Oh, you're a legend. Love you. Love the live. Nah, 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 nah. Next day, they're gone. It's just how it is. Chelsea Lee, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? Just the way it is. In the words of Bruce Hornsby, isn't it, Scottish Mike? I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Chelsea. All good in the hood, just working away as always. Onward, McDuff, let's go. Yeah, they were a great band, Ralphie. How many stops do I make, Mr. Too Cooked? I don't know. Anywhere between 50 to 300 today, I'd say. I don't count them, so I don't know. They're all good in the hood, thank you, Chelsea. Both of them, they're all good in the hood. BW Engineer, very nice, Cookie, very nice. Why have I stopped? I don't want anything here today. Right, come on, let's go. What do you mean, fair enough? Strange answer. Nothing compared to what I used to do 25, 30 years ago. 25, 30 years ago, I wasn't doing the paper rounds. I was only on the milk, and I used to have 700 customers that I would deliver to 6 nights a week. So yeah, compared to now, it was a lot harder back in the day. I had a lot more to do. And of course, I was half as old as well. Glenn is in every day. AJ, Rocky, he's a bit hit and miss. He's generally coming in quite late these days, but he still comes on. He's excited for the weekend. He's looking forward to Saturday, Rocky, AJ. Happy days, Cookie. Sounds like you've got it all sorted, man. So yeah, I should be home, I don't know, by about 8:15 at the latest. Fingers crossed, with a bit of luck and tailwind. Unless we get a good early go on the papers. Alright, let's get this one done and get away from the... We'll try and get away from the poor internet. We'll do this one, then we're going to bounce up towards the flats. It's going to be daylight here in about an hour and a half, Ralphie. Right, now let's turn around. Every now and then Walt farts. Dwayne, my man, good morning. Yeah, we'll be swapping light for dark, Ralphie, in about an hour's time. Right, we'll bounce up to the next one. I'll have a quick look at the book. We'll do that, then I'll go in the flats. I'll leave you in the van for about 5 minutes, and then away we go. Crack-a-lack until the end. Not too bad, thank you, Dwayne. I think I'm okay for time. I don't believe I'm late. What's this twat doing? No idea. Oh, look how low the moon is up there. Wow. Nice one, Ralphie boy. Right, let's have a quick look at the book. I'll have a little sip of my drink because I'm parched, and then we're going to bounce in the flats in a sec. And I'll have to leave you in the van while I'm in there because the internet will disappear. Right, let's go. Yes, Ralphie. So far so good. Clear skies, only a very slight breeze. No chance of rain, fingers crossed. 8 degrees for me. In Llandudno. Right then, I'll be back in a roly-mo. That's all she wrote. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Thank you, Mike. I'm not the police, you tit. Maybe you shouldn't have been in so much hurry to pull out in front of me if you're scared about who I am. Dickhead. Scottish Mike's listening to me mutter under my breath. See, he's coming past me now. Becky, good morning. You know what? The thing is, Scottish Mike, a move like that, if I was a policeman, I'd just pull him behind and stop him. Because you'd already know what they're doing. You know what I mean? This is who you are. I'd have just stopped behind if I was a copper. Give him a fucking tug anyway, innit? Darren Higginson, good morning, my man. Welcome in, buddy. Exactly, Scottish Mike. Well, they were in that much of a hurry to pull out in front of me, you know what I mean? You think, well, if you just waited, you wouldn't have just made a bit of a tit out of yourself. Tighten the strap on this lamp if I can. It is now officially doing my head in. How the fuck do I tighten it up? Is that it? Let's have a look, hang on. Didn't seem to make much fucking difference. Has that tightened it up? No, that'll do. Right, let's go! Oh, if you can't find it, grind it. Let's go! Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Now, we'll stay on till 6 o'clock, and then once we get on the first paper round, I'm going to switch to the BB account, and then we'll play music for the last couple of hours. Just a baby. Yes, Ralph, the little BBTTM and I account. So you like the baby account, Scottish Mike?